Guys, welcome to Java Smart. My name is Jai Pratap Singh, and in this tutorial I'm going to explain the use of this keyword in Java. So what is this keyword? It is a predefined instance variable which holds current class object reference. So how to use it? That I will explain in this tutorial. So let's get started. I will create a project. I will create a Java project here. I will name it as this demo. Now I'll create a class. This demo already present. This D. I need a main method, so I'll create a main method. Now I'll write the code. So I'll create an object of this class, this D. T is equals to new this D. I want to create some variables inside this class. So int a comma b, my variables, and I will set these values for these variables through this constructor. So I'll mention a int b. So now it has become a parameterized constructor. So I need to pass the value for this constructor. I'll pass 1 comma 2, and I will write one system dot out dot println method. Here I will print the values of a and b. So a and t dot b. So I'll print the values of a and b. So I need to set these values because I'm passing 1 and 2, which I want to set to these instance variables. Okay, so what I can do, a is equals to a and b equals to b, I can write here, and now I'll run. So I'm expecting, where's the class? Oh man, there are already so many classes. I need to delete all these. Okay, so what I'm expecting this class to print 1 and 2, but see what it will print. It is printing 0 0. Why? Because the default value of a and b is 0 0, because default value for int is 0. So these are instance variable, but these are parameters, or I can say local variable. These are the variable of this method. So I'm passing the value for instance variable which I want to set, but the name of the parameter, these parameters and instance variable are same. So for this condition I need to use this keyword, then only it can set the values for instance variable. Now if I try to run, it will print 1 2. So now it is printing 1 2. So you need to take care, if the names are same, then you have to use this keyword. Otherwise you can directly use the name if both the names are different, names of parameters in a constructor and names of instance variable. So now it will work, it will print 1 and 2. So this is the use of this keyword. We can use this keyword here, and yeah, there are some more uses, like I can call another constructor from this constructor using this. So like I have one constructor, no argument constructor, which has one print statement In this I will print just no arg. I just want to print this statement. So this is a no argument constructor. So now if I want to call this constructor from parameterized constructor, then I can use this like this. Okay, now it will call this D constructor and it will print the value. Let's see what it prints. First it will print no arg and then the value 0 0 because I'm not setting any value inside my constructor, so it is printing. Also you can do, like, if you have a method, I'll make some method, show method I'll make, and I will print something from this method I'll print from it. So I can call show method from constructor like this. You can use this keyword dot show method. Now when you will print, this method will be called and executed. One more thing I want to mention, like, see, if you have a constructor, if you are calling a constructor from another constructor, then that statement should be the first statement. Otherwise it will show some error. Like if you have one print statement here, you have this print statement. I'm printing something. Okay, so if I write this here after this statement, it will not work. It will show some error. See what it shows. Constructor call must be the first statement in a constructor. So you need to keep this to call a constructor at the top. But this is not the case with a method. Like if you have some method, like I have this method, I created one method, so once again I will create method show method. So now it's a method and I want to call this method using this keyword, so I call show. I can call it and I can run it. There's no condition for this, like you have to call it at first or something. Like if you want to set the value of a equals to x, so you have two statements. So now if you want to call it after this, you can call it. So there's no constraint for calling a method like calling a constructor. So for constructor you need to call at the top, that should be the first statement of a constructor, but a method you can call from anywhere. So this is the use of this keyword. And few more things, like if you want, you can do one more thing with this keyword. Like you can, if you have a return type as object, so I am going to return D class object from this method, so I need to write a return statement. Then instead of creating object of this D class and then returning that object, I can simply return this, because this keyword refers to the current class object, that is this D class object, so it will automatically return. So yeah, so you can directly say return this. And one more thing you can do, you can use this as a parameter also. Like if you have method show method which takes this class object as parameter, then whenever you want to call this